everybody, welcome to Life with Annie. So I was just fiddling around the house doing some laundry and chores, and it's about lunchtime, so I thought I would make a little lunch for me. So I'm gonna make oyster stew. I talked to my mother this morning, and she said that my sister was coming over for a visit, and they were gonna make oyster stew. So I thought, well, excuse me, let me throw this in the trash. I said, that just put an idea in my head because I'm trying to clear out my pantry, and I had a couple of cans of oysters in here, and I had some evaporated milk. So let's just make some oyster stew. I love oyster stew. I love oysters fried. I love them in oyster stew. I don't care for them raw. And so I've got about 3/4 of a stick of butter in here. I don't really have a recipe. I'm just kind of doing it the way Mama always did it. She does hers a little different now. She'll make hers in the microwave, and I prefer mine on the stove. So let me get a spoon to stir this. Let me get one of my wooden spoons. I'll be right back. Anyway, she likes to make hers in the microwave, and I just prefer mine to be on the stove top. So, all right, so we've got our butter pretty much melted here. I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1 whole can of evaporated milk. I'm gonna turn my burner down just a little bit. I don't want to scorch the milk. And we'll just let that kind of simmer for a little bit. It doesn't take very long at all to make oyster stew. These are the oysters that I buy, and we've been having a lot of trouble buying canned oysters. You could do it with fresh, but I've always made it with the canned. But some days we'll go to the grocery store and they won't have any oysters. So whenever we see them, we try to pick them up. So let me open this other can. I love oyster stew. Some people like salmon stew. I'm not a fan of salmon in a can. But I love oysters. And I'm putting 2, usually I'll just make it with 1 can, but I love them so much I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 cans of oysters today. All right, so we've got our butter and evaporated milk going, and then I'm just gonna add, I usually add some regular milk to it. I just kind of guesstimate. This is 1 pint, and I think I've put a little bit over 1/2 of the pint in there. I may need to add more. Then I'm going to put some salt and pepper in here. Okay, and then we'll just let this kind of come to a boil. And I'm going to go ahead and pour my oysters in. This is, some of y'all that may not like oysters may go, ugh, they're good. With the oyster liquor. And that is pretty much it. So we're just going to bring this to a little gentle boil. Let all the flavors kind of go together, and then we're going to have a good bowl of oyster stew. And that's all I put in mine. let me kind of clean up here a little bit. What are y'all doing today? I'm trying to keep up with my laundry and have it all done during the week as opposed to doing it all on the weekend. So I'll leave my salt and pepper in case I need it. So I've got a couple of loads of laundry that I'm working on. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to do today. I do have some more organization to get around to, but I'm not sure what I'll tackle today. I think tomorrow, I would like to, if the weather permits, I would like to go out in the backyard and do just some cleaning up, just some, picking up. We've got some raspberry bushes that when we clipped them back last year, they have a lot of the hard little pricklies on them. And I want to pull those out of that area and kind of clean that up where those limbs have fallen. And just do some cleanup back there. So hopefully it'll be it's supposed to be sunny today and around 60. Tomorrow, I don't think it's going to be as warm, but it's supposed to be sunny, I think. So hopefully we can do that. You want to go outside? Let me let them out and grab me a bowl because it won't be too long before this will be ready. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me grab my bowl. Oh, and y'all, the other day, the roast that I made, the one I'm calling the apple juice roast, that was so good. I just kind of get tired of making the same old method of cooking a roast, the same ingredients, and I thought, well, so I just went on Pinterest and just started looking at crock pot. I knew I wanted to do it in the crock pot because I was going over to Mama's that day. And so I just went on there and put in crock pot roast, and that was one that had some different ingredients. So I thought, well, we'll try it. So that was so good. We had leftovers yesterday, and I've got one for the freezer, in the freezer, a plate that I made, and it was just, having it over the potatoes just really made it even better. And Matt said his cauliflower rice was really good with it, so I will definitely make that one again. And a lot of people have asked for the recipe. If you go back, you can find the video of me making it, and I'll try to post a copy of the actual recipe on my page later. But yeah, that was a keeper. I was kind of weirded out by the apple juice, but you wouldn't know apple juice was in there. It was it was just so tender. It was cooked in the crock pot, but it was just so delicious. So that will be one for the books. All right, so while that's still heating through, let me grab, you can eat oyster stew with oyster crackers or saltines. I like to use saltines. Milk back up. So that's what I'm going to do today. Let's see. Y'all can see there. I'm just going to start to get some little bubbles there, so it won't be too long. I'm just going to break up some saltines. I like a lot of saltines in mine. Okay, starting to boil. And it'll boil up, so you have to kind of watch it. You don't want your milk to scorch on the bottom of the pan, so. This is a quick, easy meal. So if you're running around the house doing chores and all that, and you have some oysters in your pantry, you would be good to go. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off because I don't want my oyster stew to boil up. And sometimes, and you can put like a little part can of water into it. But I'm just going to do it this way today. Just trying to keep it from overflowing. Okay. I think we're good there, so let's dip up some oyster stew. Look at that. Look at those oysters. Yummy. And when we were kids, you know, there were 5 of us, so one can of oysters didn't go far. But now I'm all grown up, so I can have 2 cans. All right, so there's the oyster stew. I'll taste it when it cools down so I can determine if I need to add any more salt or pepper or both. But yeah, that's gonna be my lunch today. And maybe it'll give me some energy to do some more stuff around the house on the inside today. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a great lunch today. Oh, one more thing. Hold on one second. Let me grab something. Okay, y'all, so I got that went by the post office, and there were a couple of things in here. So I wanted to open these. Now, this is to Mama, and Mama, I already told her she had a card. This is from Nova Scotia. So I'm not sure, they don't have the name on here. Let me let Thunder and Lucy in. They're barking, so they won't be barking the whole time. Okay, so this is a card for Mama, so I will let her, I gotta leave that pen on there so I don't accidentally set something on there. Let's see who this is from. It's actually a Christmas card, I think. Holiday greetings. Oh my goodness. It's from Terry in Nova Scotia. And let's see. And she sent some recipes too. Oops. Let's see. Mom's date squares. That sounds good. Mama loves dates. Oh. She wrote on here, Mama, you take care and continue to be your own sweet self. I look forward to seeing you on another video real soon. Your #1 fan from Nova Scotia, Canada. Love always, Terry. Oh, I'll wait and let her read her letter. But thank you so much, Terry. She will love that. She knows that she's got a card here. Okay, so this is from Debbie. And let me get some scissors and open it. Let's see. And she's got Annie, Matt, and Annie's Sweet Mama on the box. Isn't that sweet? All right, so let's see. It's like we're taped up here. Try another side. All right, let's see. What do we have in here? Okay, let me turn it this way. Okay, this is for me and Matt. I hope your Valentine's Day is as special as both of you are. Love, Debbie. And she sent that. And then she sent one for Mama. To Annie, sweet Mama, it's a joy to see you on Annie's videos. Hope your Valentine's Day is as sweet as you are. Love, Debbie. She lives in Alabama. Okay. So, she did send me a message. Ooh. A scalp massager. Oh, from Matt. And he can use that for sure. But she did send me a message that she had, okay, that's the magnet, a tablet and a card and a towel. One for Mama. So, I think these look like they might be the same with the bees on them. Sweet as can be. And then she did put, I'll show y'all that up close because those are pretty. So pretty. And then here's the one that you can see where it says sweet as can be. Thank you, Debbie. I love this and she will love this. And then she sent these little tablets. She said one was for Mama. So we have those. And then this is a little, it says my kitchen prayer. God bless my little kitchen. I love it. I love its every nook, and bless me as I do the work, wash pots and pans and cook. May the meals that I prepare be seasoned from above with thy great blessing and thy grace, but most of all thy love. As we partake of earthly food, the table thou hast spread, we'll not forget to thank you, Lord, for all our daily bread. So bless my little kitchen, God, and those who enter in. May they find naught but joy and peace and happiness therein. And then it's got a magnet on it. I love it. I love that. Thank you so much, Debbie. And Mama knows that she's getting a little surprise. So she will love this. I will love it. And Matt will definitely love this. I can guarantee you. And then the card. Where did I put the card? Where did I put the card? There it is. From Terry. She knows about this. She told me to go ahead and open it. So I thank you. She thanks you. And I will get these over to her as soon as I can. So maybe my oyster stew is cool enough for me to taste it. Let's try it. The bowl's hot, so I need to get out my little soup caddy thing. Okay. So here's the saltines with the oysters. Let's see how I did. I'm just going to take a little bite because it might be too hot. Yeah, I love oyster stew. And it doesn't need any more salt. There's salt on the saltines too, so. But yeah, I'm going to sit down and enjoy my lunch. And I thank y'all for stopping by. And thank you to Terry and Debbie for those nice, generous gifts. All right, we will see y'all next time and have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.